Welcome to episode 11 of the Tiger Team Show, where we deliver wit, humor, and sarcasm to our tens of followers. I'm your host, Jordan, and I have taken over this episode for what could be my co-host, Ben's top questionable decision of July. How are you doing today, Ben? Were you impacted by any of the mayhem with the summer sales events?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I was not. I've been on the road traveling with my day job. And not a lot of people know this, but we earn millions of dollars from the Tiger Team Show, but I still try to stay connected with what's going on in the end. You didn't know that? You didn't know that we were earning millions of dollars from that?
I'm wondering where those millions of dollars are, but I'm so happy to hear that this is a lucrative show.
Yeah, it all gets. I invested back into the AI that I used to make all the productions. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good. Just watching the golf tournament, watching the Open Championship, and happy to get on and chat with you. It's one of the highlights of my month when we get to do this.
Well, don't say that yet, because again, I am hosting the show, and I fully intend to bring it off the rails.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I approve. I approve it.
It's actually funny that you say you were traveling, because I was also traveling, because we did have a summer sales event at my job, and I have a lot to say about it.
Oh, no.
So that's why I want to bring you Jordan's 3 do nots during high volume in warehousing and operations. So as you can see, I'm already bringing the salt.
It's just like coming off Prime Day, and I make a lot of posts about Prime Day online, but it's just it used to just be in the real peak season in the Q4, but now I feel like the busyness is just year round. So it seems like you're coming off that. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work some of the salt out.
Okay, let's see if we can relate here. So number 1. Do not talk to me about the next sales event, aka Christmas time, while I'm dripping sweat from my hard hat after I've been busting my tail, moving freight, unloading packages on the dock for about almost 7 hours. Am I a bigger leader? Yes. Should I be planning ahead? Yes. Do I care right now? No. 0%. Please bring me a cold drink and snacks. Thank you. Please, thank you.
First of all, you wear a hard hat? You wearing a hard hat at work? You have that?
Something about safety and protecting, the thing that brings you the most value in your life. I don't know.
Because I feel like every time I look on LinkedIn or anywhere online, anytime you see warehouse folks or people that are working, they always have that same pose, like somebody just standing there with a clipboard looking up at the thing writing, and they always have hard hats on. And I always think, how many people are really wearing hard hats in distribution? I don't know. So you are, so you're doing it.
I am here to tell you, hard hats are real life. Not that bad. Some people think they're horrendous. Not that bad, in my opinion. But especially after, it keeps all the heat in. So especially after I've been working, I don't want to talk about the Christmas time sales event. Just let me get through this one, please.
Yeah. I did, I make commercials sometimes for the Warehouse Underground. They're on the website. I post them on LinkedIn, and from just common experiences on the floor, and they're not necessarily tied to the Tiger Team, but they sometimes have a little bit of a sarcastic slant to them, and that's one of the recent ones that I've made. It's just funny that you mentioned that. It's just everybody goes into an office. I should just be playing this, but I don't have it readily available. But everybody from the site goes into an office, all the ops leaders, and the GM comes in there and it's like celebrating and highlighting the good work that they did, and everybody's high-fiving, and it's like, and he goes, we have a reward coming our way. And it's like every GM always makes the same joke of, we get to come back again in the Christmas time, do it all over again.
Right.
Like it's something, and the joke always falls flat, but general managers always makes that joke. We get to come back and do it all again next year. Like, do not make that joke. Please do not make that joke. That joke is tired. No one laughs at that joke. We can't stand that thought of coming back again next year or in Q4. So
Well,
I
and
agree.
speaking of The Office and not relating, so number 2, do not try and talk smack to me while I am covering for an associate. And we all know you are 5 minutes away from walking back to your desk where you will spend the rest of the day. Either put your gloves on and help, or don't talk to me. Ben, why do these higher level leaders lose touch the more levels up they go? It's a sales event. Get dirty, get your hands dirty, get in there, help the team.
Yeah. So you're talking about a senior leader type thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know why it is, but I always felt like you're right. When you are young, working on the floor, you're kind of new in your, like you very quite often fill in for employees. I mean, especially during big, giant peak events type thing. Like you don't find yourself managing sometimes at all for an hour. Like you're working on the pack line, or you are picking, or you're sorting boxes or something like that. And you're right. I feel like there should just be a blanket understanding that I am clocked out from my role as a manager. I am not managing right now. So you cannot ask me to do or provide any management feedback. I am an hourly employee until further notice. Please treat me as such. I do not want to make a statement or opinion on anything. Like, come out here and help me. Let's work together. But
it's so funny because it's like a domino effect. You know, associates come back from break, they come back from lunch, and then of course it's, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. Hey, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, you wait. I'm going to cover this person. Okay, I'm covering this person. Hey, can you cover for me because I have to go to the... It's like, okay. So you're right. You end up spending at least an hour just doing jobs because you can't help that associates have to go to the bathroom. So you're just there. You're doing it. You're doing the thing. And I can't think. I haven't looked at my computer. I don't know what you're talking about. Just, we know you're going to walk back to your desk. Just walk back to your desk now. Why not just do that? Why not just don't talk to me while I'm on the line? How about that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, we just need to have that understanding, that agreement.
Yes.
And I think that everybody would benefit from that. They would benefit from that. You would benefit from that. I am not on duty. I am off management duty right now. If you want me to go back on management duty, then you need to make decisions to staff hire so that we don't have all these gaps. Because the reason why I'm pitching in right now is because you decided to staff it at the bare minimum. And now we had people call out, and I'm the only one that can bridge this gap. So therefore, I'm not responding to any of your crap. I'm out here working because you staffed it too.
Because if packages don't go down the line, then I'm going to be in more trouble. So yeah, I don't want to have that conversation, but I also don't want to have this other conversation either.
Yeah. I know. I feel you on that. You need to be able to teleport throughout the facility and be like 5 people in one. And there's only so much time that Jordan can be 5 people in one. That light has got to be very bright. And when the light of Jordan is very dim, I cannot answer your management questions.
0% can I answer the management questions. Which brings me to the number 3 do not. Do not act like I am the reason you have not taken a break or lunch yet for the day. I should not have to babysit you, especially because you are a 40-year-old with kids. Act like it. I don't understand how I can work with so many adults who do not model adult behavior. Like, why are you complaining at me? I told you to take a break 30 minutes ago. Just go take your break. We don't have to do this dog and pony show for you to finally, putting in such hard work. I never get to take my break. Woe is me. Just go take your break. Please. I don't want to deal with this. Thank you.
Yeah. So first, I'm I'm 45, Jordan, and I have two kids. So just for my own edification, what should a 45-year-old with two kids actually act like?
A 40-year-old with two kids, when they need a break, they should just take the break.
Okay.
And they should take the break, especially because it's allotted to them within a certain amount of time. And I have no qualms with them going and taking their break. They just need to go do it. Just do it. Just like some of those slogans out there. Just do it. Just go.
Yeah. It's not a prison. And
No.
so, and people confuse that sometimes. Like, have you ever seen Shawshank Redemption, the movie with Morgan Freeman and I can't remember who else was in Shawshank. That was one of the things in the prison. Morgan Freeman gets out of prison. He had been in prison for a long time. He became very institutionalized. He gets a job at a grocery store bagging groceries to kind of help him get back on his feet. Then he's always going up to the manager. Hey, I need to take another bathroom break. Can I take a bathroom break? Can I take a bathroom break now? And the manager's like, you don't need to ask me every 5 minutes. Just go.
Yeah.
So it's not prison life in type of a DC or an FC. Just go. But I think sometimes what happens is people are looking for, they're looking to be like the hero.
Yeah.
I'm presenting myself as a hero because I chose to work through look at how amazing I am. I worked through break and I worked through a bathroom break. Look at how committed I am to you, Jordan, and the shift. And little do they know that you're not looking at that way at all. You don't look at them like a hero at all. As you just said, you look at them as a 45-year-old who does not know how to live their own life without a mid-20s manager telling them that they can go pissed in the bathroom.
Right. And it's as you get more responsibilities, I think what people who have not had those experiences fail to realize is I don't want to have to deal with the fact that you haven't taken a break, but you're complaining about it. I just need the communication. You want to take your break? You want to take your lunch? Great. Let's just communicate. You let me know when. Done. I'm flexible. But the complaining is just so much extra and I don't want to deal with it. I've only got so much space in my day, and that is one of the things that I do not want to deal with.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't, and nobody out there. I mean, despite what the misperceptions are about big time fulfillment centers and distribution centers, people are allowed to take a break whenever they want.
Yes.
Now you still have to have performance metrics that you have to hit over a 40-hour or a 50-hour week.
Yep.
But if you need extra time for a 5, 10, 15-minute break, just go do it. Right. But you're still on the hook for the overall production for the 50-hour week. So people are like, well, it's so much pressure. We can't take a break and we pee into the bottles and everything. I never once saw anybody pee into a bottle. It is not like that. If someone chooses to do that on their own, that's on you. That is not on the manager, right? So Jordan and I putting the PSA out there, be an adult, go use your break whenever you need to. Don't be a hero by working through break in your facility because
it is not heroic. You have to take care of yourself as a leader to take care of others. So just take care of yourself. The golden rule. And then take care of others.
Yeah. Just like on the airplane. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Yes. Breathe normally. Then put it over your small child and have them breathe normally too, even though they're crashing towards the earth.
Yes. It's all going to be okay.
Sorry, very, very morbid.
Well, that concludes Jordan's 3 do nots during high volume in warehousing and operations. So Ben, how about you save me from bringing our audience the saltiest episode of the year? Because I feel like that was a lot more salty than what we have delivered to our audience recently.
It's good for you though. It's good.
That's true. I need to get it out.
Yeah, you know what used to always bother me, like my do not. I'm sorry to chime in on this, but I'm gonna add my one. Like in the busy times, and any floor manager who's out there will appreciate this. The first, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes after your shift starts at the beginning is just the worst time of the day. And please do not accost me, attack me, overwhelm me
Yes.
as the manager during the first 20 minutes for anything under the sun. You need me to approve your PTO, your scanner doesn't work, where are you supposed to go work? All these things, like the amount of questions that a manager gets asked in the first 20 minutes is just awful. It's just awful.
And it's not even, it doesn't even make sense either. They'll say, oh, where am I supposed to go again? I just told you.
Yeah.
Oh, what about this? I don't know. Like, that's an HR question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
If you want to really get in good with your manager, just figure out a way to begin working for the first hour on whatever you do, right? Solve your own thing, and then hit your manager up at after 1 hour. They'll be in a much better place to answer and help and guide you then. But it's just like a swarm of stuff that's always there at the beginning of the startup. And then, you solve like 15 issues. On the 16th person, you have a minor blow up, right? You raise your voice a tiny little bit just because you're a human person, you're frustrated. And then you get reported to HR. There you're up there, and now you can't control your emotions and just a whole bit. So, pro tip out there, I want my co-manager, I'm going to let them know that I'm going to be on PTO for the first 20 minutes of every shift. I will be there 20 to 30 minutes after the shift starts. I'm just kidding. We'll
that is a good plan, though. I mean, if you want to avoid all the ruckus.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, Ben, I think it's time we give one of the fan favorite segments, cringe or cool, because I feel like I've been pretty cringe this episode. So I think we need to pivot to something cooler.
Yes, I agree with you. So cringe or cool is the segment of the show where I bring up different things that I have seen in the world of social media. Almost all of them relate to warehousing. Sometimes it's pictures, sometimes it's posts that I see. I bring them in front of Jordan. She's not seen these before, and she has to declare if they are cringe or cool. That is the premise of the show. So Jordan, I have some awesome photos today for the show. Are you ready for cringe or cool?
I am ready.
All right. So you're in the safety world now, and a lot of sites require steel toe shoes. It's getting summertime, and it's also hot outside. So cringe or cool on the steel toe Milwaukee flip flop for the beach there. Pretty cool thing. And that's from Ed Davidson, who I follow on LinkedIn. It's very cool. If you're listening, you should follow him. He puts out a lot of funny stuff.
Ed, I'm sorry. I think this is cringe, but I hope that was the post you were going for, because I don't want to see your toes while at work. Just period. I don't want to see toes.
So if I show up with this to a facility, do I still qualify as steel toe protection for my feet? Does that still qualify? Does that meet the letter of the law?
I don't even know if I would even give just a fake laugh, like, haha, nice try. I think I would just stare. If I saw those, I would just stare. Be like, you know what you did. And that would be my face. Because
all right, so
no.
What's your verdict?
Oh, that is so cringe. So cringe.
You're going cringe. Cringe on the steel toe. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool.
No, don't show the tootsies.
Yeah, I don't know. I want steel toe Crocs. I want somebody to show up with steel toe Crocs. I have not seen that yet.
That would be pretty cool.
I'm sure steel toe Crocs are going to be on the horizon. And particularly like my middle school son, he's like 7th, 8th grade. They wear Crocs all the time. They'll play basketball in their Crocs in a league. So It's only a matter of time for steel toe Crocs to.
That's pretty skilled. I would be okay with steel toe Crocs. If I can't see your toes, we're good. We're good.
This next one is also dealing with heat, but instead of temperature, we're talking about some managers here that created fatheads in themselves, and they're calling it 98 degrees. It's like the band, the boy band, 98 degrees of high-vis heat. So what do you think about these guys and their heartthrob photo that they made inside their FC? I love the safety vest and the shorts there.
I think this is super cool. Why not be as corny as possible to try and engage with the team? Why not? What's it hurting? Most people probably enjoy it. They probably will take the advice of keeping themselves safe during the heat. I could see where that would win. I think the heartthrob, because I want to respond to this post. I feel like the heartthrob is the guy with the big hand. A lot of personality there.
Yeah.
The bad boy, probably the one carrying the drink. It's probably non-alcoholic, but busting that move with a drink in your hand, pretty cool. And then fashion icon, I mean, sneakers with no socks, I think wins.
Yeah. I like these guys. And these guys might be the ones that you're referring to, Jordan, within their 40s and kids. I don't know.
Yes.
If I had to venture a guess, I would say that these people are that. All right, so World Cup going on. So what do you think about all the different soccer stuff that was set up inside of DCs and FCs? So here's a couple of,
cool.
They're not necessarily rank any one of these, but first of all, the one in Miami, one there at Amazon is pretty fast. I mean, they brought in like AstroTurf and big screen TVs, like full blown setup. So what do you think about Cringer Cool for the soccer setup there for the World Cup and the FCs?
I think this is super cool. So unique. Find a way to keep your team engaged, even when we know we would all rather be watching soccer or football, as they say, instead of working. I love this. This is cool.
Yeah.
The turf, super cool.
Yeah, it's full blown. You can't see it if you're listening to this on the radio, but it's like turf. It has white lines on it. They built little barriers around them outside of it with boxes. It's got all the flags. Somebody went all out. Like this would be. If I worked there, I would say, can we keep this year round? This is like an amazing thing. I don't even want to just have this for the World Cup. It's awesome.
Just change it up for the different types of sports.
Yeah, I'm really digging on that.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go to this next one. So this one I really like. This is a post from someone named John McWilliams. He's a warehouse geek is what he calls himself, but he is across the pond. I think he's in the UK, and he has an employee at his site, probably a very good employee named Liam Travis, and who got promoted. So he got promoted to a different site. I guess he'd been working there a long time. So as the going away for him, they took his cherry picker that he was on, attached some balloons to it, and then they put like an incredible image, like a black stencil image of him on the front of it, and his name and number 30 for the truck. So Cringer Cool on this highlight of the employee there going away.
I think it's cool. I think that was maybe, I don't know how simple it was to get that stenciled on there, but that every employee has their preferred, if there's a powered industrial truck, they have their preference for which one they use. And I'm sure that was a big part of his job. So branding it, I think that's really cool. Simple way to recognize somebody, but just such a good idea. I love that.
Yeah, I thought this one was very cool. This got a notch above for me. This is an incredible thing. I've seen vests retired and put in plaques in the hallways and stuff, but this is the first time I had ever seen someone's image put on the front of the lift. It looks really good too.
Yeah,
it looks like him. Everything. This just awesome. So John McWilliams for doing this for your employee. Amazing. Very cool.
So cool.
Award from the. Okay, so here's one I'm excited about. So this is Nigel Thurlow on the right. And as listeners of the show will know, 5S is a common, I don't want to say boogeyman, but a common topic that we often bring up during the Tiger Team show. So he took it another level outside of 5S, which we've brought up before with other episodes. He goes 100S to lean, because if this is post, because if 5S is good, then 100S must be 20 times better.
Okay.
And he presents with 100S, and in there it has things like specialize, simplify, socialize, streamline, scan, schedule, showcase, sanitize. He even has sustain harder.
Oh my gosh.
And standardize again, stress, and surveillance down at the bottom. So what do you think about Digest
Not
post? And then
surveillance.
coupled with the green paint there on the left, somebody saying how amazing their employees feel after they get a chance to paint everything. What do you think about these two posts? Cringe or cool on these?
I think it's cringe. I think I mean, maybe your employees are really happy to paint the floor. They might be. It might be better than doing whatever else they're supposed to be doing. But I don't know. Just keep it simple. Simple is the best. It's easy to replicate. It's scalable. Anybody could do it. Just keep it simple. Why do we have to standard? We don't even like 5S as it is. Why are we going to standardize again and sustain harder? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know on this one. So this is from Chris Sano. Chris Sano is an ops manager. He is a follower of the Warehouse Underground. He follows the show. He made some posts recently highlighting some of his employees. This is Dylan Randall. He came in during National Superhero Day dressed as an actual superhero.
Nice.
So, and then he has his employee here they are in a Best Buy distribution center, and their employees, he did a airplane throwing competition for them. So they had to bring in different airplanes, step up on their platform, and big morale boost. So what do you think about cringe or cool from Chris Sano coming up with lots of different creative ways and games to highlight his employees? It sounds like his employees are really digging in on it.
I think it's cool. I mean, First of all, that is the most high-tech paper airplane that I have seen. So
banners from it. It was like a show plane up there in the top left corner.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, anytime you can get people engaged and they buy in and it's unique, I think that's cool because it's very hard to do with people in general. So shout out to you, Chris. That is very cool.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was cool. I always enjoy seeing his posts online. He's always coming up with cool, new, creative things to do. So I got one last one for you. So I'll bring this up on the stage. This is someone that we know and love. This is Kevin Cotton, the founder and creator of the New Warehouse podcast, and he made a post about where are my 5S nerds at. Speaking of 5S, so this is it's a new cart, a new 5S cart from Motion, right? Free plug to Motion, and I cut off some of the extra stuff that Kevin talked about on Motion because I'm not getting paid to promote this. I'm sure Kevin probably was. I don't know. So they have this new 5S cart. Kevin's digging on it, and then he hits us with, if you wanted to know what to get me for my birthday, here you go. So cringe or cool on our friend Kevin Lawton with the 5S love fest of this new piece of equipment.
Kevin, I wish that Ben made it easier for me to roast you a little bit because it is one of my favorite things to do. However, as a fellow 5S'er, I do like this and I do think it is cool. It's very difficult to keep 5S tape, 5S supplies all in one place. And this just takes the cake. Now, I don't think you should ask for it as a present. I think that's a little cringe because I don't want this in my house, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to go cool on the cart from Motion, the company. Very cool on the cart. I think it's cool. I'm going to go cringe on Kevin asking for this for his birthday. For one, what's he going to put in it? Is his microphones and his cameras and his lighting and his editing equipment? I mean, is that what's going in the 5S cart? Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Kevin, why do you want this for your birthday?
I don't know. We love Kevin Lawton though. He's a fan of the Tiger Team show. He's always been a fan of the Tiger Team show. We have him on there, so and he doesn't take himself too seriously either. So it's always fun to incorporate Kevin into the show. So good on you, man. So we're helping you grow the business there for that company. Yeah. So
well, Ben, I think that we gave our listeners a lot to think about.
Yeah.
A lot of salt from the shaker, shall we say. So if you have enjoyed the Tiger Team show, please listen and please like the episode, because I don't think Ben will allow me to host again if you don't. So let's make this the most popular episode ever and just give it a like just because you want to see me host again. What do you think about that, Ben?
I love that. And I want the audience to know, Jordan and I, we've said this before on shows, we don't take ourselves too seriously. We know exactly what the Tiger Team is. We're not always speaking for ourselves. We speak for those out in the industry. So the points and the viewpoints that we express are not always necessarily our own, but oftentimes they are. All right. So everybody, thanks for listening. Please check out thewarehouseunderground.com for all kinds of cool stuff. It's really starting to become the town square of people that work in this industry. The Tiger Team show is a part of it. Thanks again, Jordan. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys next month for episode number 12. Bye-bye.